Zoe,
Yes.
Bush,
Uh-huh.
Nay.
Hello, I'm Kimhia, half of Twossaints, and in this video we give Maggie a lesson in St.Lucian Creole. Stay tuned because you're locked into Fide Culture with Karis Maggie.
You know we do it for the culture. You know we do it for the culture.
What up, everyone? Karis Maggie here, and welcome back to my channel, and welcome to season 5 of For the Culture. For you all who don't know, this is a series where I bring on individuals of different countries and cultures to, share with me something new. We learn something. And for today, I have two awesome individuals from Twossaints, and we have Kimhia.
You're doing so good. Kimia, yes.
There we go, Kimhia and Indira.
Yes, perfect.
Awesome. So I know for those of you who subscribe to my channel, it was because of all of the Kreyòl series videos. So we're continuing that for today, and kicking that off today. Twossaints, they are Kreyòl tutors, specifically in St. Lucian Creole. Really excited. Yes, putting St. Lucia on the map. Love to see it. So, for today's video, we're going to be learning a bit more about what they do as tutors, how they even got into this space, and last but not least, they're gonna teach me some St. Lucian Creole, which I'm really, really excited for. So, let's get right into it. So, first question for you. You lovely individuals, what inspired you to even start thinking about teaching St. Lucian Creole?
So when we first started the page, we didn't have the intention of teaching Creole at all. That was like so far from what we were trying to do. We just wanted a space where we could collaboratively put our creative endeavors and have conversations and that kind of stuff. But we were like, okay, by virtue of having a page that's to do with us, we of course have to incorporate Creole because Creole is so integral to our lives, and we speak Creole like every day. And so we started posting these funny videos, and we were like, okay, well, we'll incorporate Creole on the page, and we'll say this is an adverb, and we'll say that this is a noun, and we'll, do that kind of thing. And then, we started getting bigger, and people started messaging us like, hey, do you guys teach Creole? And we were like, no, like, not at all. And then more and more people started like messaging us, and we were like, okay, maybe there's something here. Because between the two of us, we have about 8 years of experience with teaching. So we understand the mechanisms behind teaching, behind lesson planning, behind, how best to teach certain things, especially when it comes to languages, being English language. So we were like, okay, we can create a bridge between our knowledge, Creole,
Yeah.
Creole tutors. And so that's literally how we got into it. It was by people asking us.
Awesome. I love that. So then you said that you were speaking Creole, like it's something you always spoke. Like was someone like talking it to you when you were growing up, or like were you interested and then kind of went on a self-discovery for yourself?
So we speak Creole at home every day. Like there are some words that in my household that we use in Creole rather than in English. So like the word for chin, I tend to forget the word for the English word chin all the time because we say maton at home, or like talking about somebody's beard, we'd say bab. We don't use the word beard ever. So there are just certain words at home that we never ever use in English, and I actually forget them in English all the time. So my mom speaks Creole to us all the time. Like we'll just like if we're speaking to our aunts or something, there's random just Creole plopping into our language all the time, our everyday lives.
Wow. I love it. And the other thing that I'm so curious about the name, like Two Saints, is that because you're both from Saint Lucia? Like
Okay, see, I didn't even think about that aspect.
Yeah, I
I'm
have
like,
heard that though in a consultation. Somebody did say to me, "Oh, is it because you're St. Lucian?" And I was like,
oh,
"Thank you for thinking we're not narcissists, be like two saints." So I'll take that. But no, our last name is Touche. Toussait. Right?
oh,
Right? Like to
yeah.
celebrate. And so when we were thinking about, branding and whatever, we're like two of us, saints, and it's a play on word for our last name. So we're like,
Wow.
hey, it works in that sense.
Man, that's creative. And then you had this other hidden meaning that other people are thinking, and it's like, oh, well, that works too. So I love it, love it, love it. So we're going to get right into, the other part of the video. So as I mentioned, both of them are tutors and they actually are actively teaching students right now. How many students would you say you've had and taught St. Lucian Creole so far?
Oh, that's a good question. I think maybe about 25, maybe more.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. I love it. I'm so excited.
Maybe I'd say maybe a bit more.
Yeah,
Yeah, closer to 30. I'll definitely
closer to
say.
30.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, wow. How long have you been teaching it officially?
Officially since August.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, since August.
What? Last year?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Okay. So now I'm super excited. We're going to have you basically teach me, and they came prepared. Being the teachers that they are, y'all, they came ready with a PowerPoint. So this is not a little picnic thing, all right? We're getting a proper lesson today, all right? I am ready.
We're simply giving you the Two Saints experience, I'd like to
Uh-huh.
think, because this is how we run all of our classes. So this is welcome to the Two Saints experience.
Yay! All right, so for the floor is yours. I'm just going to go with your lead.
Okay. So as you can see on our PowerPoint, we have Kweyòl class AP Charismatic TV, being you. And our learning objective. So today, our learning objective is Mwe kaya pon kimanye pudi mwe malad. Any guesses what we'll be looking at today?
So I know my lad is sick.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna understand where in my body I'm feeling sick.
Okay. We're going there. We're
Good
going
deduction. Good deduction.
Uh-huh.
I look 1 2 1
Uh-huh.
2. What does it mean? I know I did not get that completely.
No, but you're really good. So it means I will learn how to say I'm sick.
Ah.
Yes.
Okay.
So today we'll be learning sickness. We'll be learning like the grammatical structures of how to say you're sick. We'll be looking at body parts, and we'll be looking at some writing. And we'll make it fun. So you ready?
Awesome. I'm ready.
Yay! Okay. So you want us to go?
Sure. So our keywords we'll be focusing on the body, and in Creole the body is koa. So
Koa.
ko means body, and the word means like the. So it's our definite article. So the body, koa. Yes.
Okay.
And so we're focusing on a few keywords, which I'm sure you will get where we're going with this. Head, shoulders,
Knees and toes. I couldn't
Yeah,
help
how about you
it.
break out into the island version? Head, shoulders, knees, and toes. Suddenly I wanted to turn around and bounce. But no, we'll be doing the kiddie version for this one.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
Okay.
Kid friendly. Yep.
Mhm.
Okay. So our word for head, if you can find it, is tet.
Ted. Okay.
Tet.
Tet.
Tet. Shoulders. Zepol. Zepol.
Zepol.
Zepol.
Zepol.
Yes. Knees. Genou.
Juno. Can you see my knees?
Yeah, we can see.
I see the little poking out.
All right. Genou. Toes. Zote.
Zote.
Y'all don't see Indy's currently flexing her zote for me.
Zote.
Zote.
Zote. Okay.
Yes, good.
Zote.
All right. Eyes. Zie.
Zie. Oh, okay. Zie.
Ears. Zoe.
Zoe. Zoe.
Zo.
Yes, perfect.
Yes.
Ah,
Mouth. Bush.
bush. Yeah.
Nose. Nay.
Ne. Okay.
All right. Do you remember any of them?
Um, Zoe for
Okay.
Uh-huh. Go away. Yes.
Bush.
Mm-hmm.
Oh gosh, I remember nose.
Nose.
I can't remember.
Mm,
Head is
Starts with an
te.
N.
No,
Uh-huh.
nose.
N-E.
Ne.
Yeah.
close.
Ne.
Nay.
Ne.
Ne. Oh, ne.
Yes.
Tet.
Uh-huh.
Zo something.
Zay
Z.
Paul.
Zepol.
Yeah.
Um.
Your knees.
Je me. Je ne.
Junu.
Oh, je know. Wow, I'm
Yeah.
horrible. Je know.
You went into somebody's whole name. Janae?
Jene.
Je ne, right? So je know. Toes
Mm-hmm.
is
It starts with Z as well. Zo.
Zopie.
Close.
I like
Interesting.
what you
I
did
like
there.
what yes.
Because you said, I know P is some on your feet. So you just said, I'm just going to push all of it together. Zote.
Zote. Okay.
Yes, it's
Wow.
almost like Zoe, but with a T instead.
Zote. Okay.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so let's go. Are you ready to sing?
Yes.
So we'll do head, shoulders, knees, and toes first. Just that.
Okay.
So we just get our bases down, and then we'll add the other layer.
Add the face in there.
Okay.
All right. You ready?
Yes.
Okay. I believe in you. All right.
Ted.
Zot.
Zay Paul.
Zepol. I'm already messing up.
Junu.
Juno.
Zote.
Zote.
Ted.
Ted.
Zepol.
Jepol.
Junu.
Juno.
Zote.
Zote. Zote. I don't know. I was almost
Yes.
saying Zopol just now. I don't know where that came from.
Zote.
Zote.
All right. Now eyes. We're adding eyes in here. Zie.
Zie.
Exoe.
Zoe.
Ekbush.
Bush.
Ekne.
Ne.
Yeah. All right. One more time. Then we'll move on. All right.
Zie.
Yes.
Zoe.
Yes.
Bush.
Uh-huh.
Ne.
Why are we the same person?
I'm gonna have to practice, y'all.
It's okay. You can practice as much as you like.
No,
This is
because-
your first time doing all of this. You're doing great, sweetheart.
No,
But we're going to move on to a little game so that you kind of remember these, okay?
Okay.
we
Is
have
that
a
the
song,
other
we also have a
side?
game.
yes.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Okay.
So we have Simon Says, right? So this is gonna help you really remember because now you're under pressure. Okay.
Yes.
So we have Simon the touche, which is Simon Says touch. Da 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 da. Okay.
Okay.
So we will be Simon, and how the game goes. If Simon says do it, you do it. If Simon doesn't say do it, then you don't touch whatever Simon says to. Whatever he
Okay.
didn't say to touch. Okay.
Yes.
So we'll start. Simon the touche tattoo. Simon the touche zepolu. Simon the touche bushu. Simon the touche neo. Touche tattoo. Touche zepolu. Simon the touche junou.
Juno.
Ah, Simon the touche hotel.
No. Toe.
Yes, well done. Touche hotel.
Toe?
Ah, Simon passed this. Simon didn't say that one.
I was too excited that I got it right.
Ooh, I know
Right.
what this is.
Now it's your turn that you can practice speaking.
Okay.
Now you have to be Simon. You have to say Simon the touche. Whatever.
Okay. Simon de touche tattoo.
Well done, tattoo.
Simon de touche Zoe.
Mm-hmm.
Touche bushu. Simon de touche bushu. Simon de touche nail. Uh, Simon de touche. What's that word? Jeuneu? Jeuneu?
Genou.
Genou. What am I saying? Genou.
Well done.
Yes.
Oh my goodness. That was nerve wracking.
But you got it.
So
You
good.
even got like the possessive articles, well, pronouns. So
Now, seeing as you know, now you're a bit more comfortable with all those body parts. To consolidate your knowledge, we are going to go to the worksheet where we're going to do a little bit of writing. So this is a short worksheet that we've created for you, my darling.
Oh.
Task one, we have already done task one, which was Anushati, head, shoulders, knees, and toes. So now we're going on to task two to write it down.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
Oh, so cool. It's
we've
editable.
also-
Okay.
we've also got the words in the box at the bottom.
Yes.
Yay, because I was like, I don't remember how to spell these. Okay, perfect. All right, so I just go ahead and fill them in.
Yes.
Okay. All right, I think.
So you got some words there. Which one goes into which part, which box?
I love me a good quiz.
Because then it consolidates exactly what you learned. And you're like, oh,
Heck.
And by the time you're done with us, you'll be speaking more St.Lucian Creole than Haitian Creole.
You think so?
Okay, that's a bit of a break. Let me know that. Let me see that.
she's
Oh.
like, in under an hour, I'll have you speaking more Lucian. Audacious.
I'm just that confident in our teaching. That's all.
As you
That's
should.
all.
As
I
you
love that for
should.
us.
And Zote. Okay. All right.
Yes.
I didn't have the thing on the
Perfect.
keyboard to put the like accent
The
stuff.
accent. Yes, I figured.
But how did I
I
do?
have my glasses on.
No, you did perfect. Yes,
I did.
Yes, you got all correct.
Okay, amazing, fantastic. So now that you know the body parts, you're confident in them, are you?
Yes.
Somebody passed.
Some body parts.
Some of them.
body parts.
Yeah.
Right? Scale of 1 to 10, how we feeling?
I'll say
10 being
7.5.
confident. Okay, cool. That's a good enough. That's a good enough space to be in. So we're gonna go back to the PowerPoint, and now that we have some nouns, the body parts, we're now going to look at some sentences because there's no point in just knowing bush. We need to know some more things, right? So on this slide, we have some quick like sentence starters and some, just general knowledge around Kimhia and Indira, which means how are you feeling, right?
Okay.
So we always provide this kind of slide so that you have some base level starter sentences, right? So first one, say for example, you're on the island and somebody says to you, Kisaki Viveo or Kisaki Fet. They're asking you, they're asking like, what's happened to you? What's wrong with you? So most probably they can help you out a little bit because we're very helpful people, right?
Nice.
So obviously you would like to reply to them. And for example, if you're like, oh, hi there, like, I'm cool, like I go there, have nothing really too wrong with me. You're like, oh, muela. Yeah, muela. I'm there. I'm cool, right? If, for example, and let me just asterisk there, old people love telling you this. So you have to listen out for like an old person telling you like, muela kachebe.
Muela kachebe.
Muela kachebe. Which means I'm holding on.
Okay.
Right? Which generally, everyone can say it, but generally get more like
the older folks
my
saying
grandmother.
That's all. That's all.
That's what
She's
said.
always holding.
Mom, come on here. Well, I got chebe. I'm like, okay.
Cool.
But I'm holding on. Like it's a little bit more expressive. It's a little bit more, On the flip side, if you're not holding on, you're sick, you need some help, and you're like, yo, let me start telling you like what's going on. You say, moi malade.
Moi malade.
Mm-hmm. Right. So we have 3 different options that you can pick from. Or that you might want to listen out for when you're on the island, that people might say to you once you ask them Kisaki Wiville or Kisaki Fit.
Okay.
Yeah?
Awesome.
Just
Yes.
Mhm.
Yes.
So if we go on to the next slide, we'll then look at how to form a sentence related to if you are ill. Right?
Okay.
Okay. So you want to take this off?
Sure. So we have 2 different ways to say I'm ill. And we say malady to say I'm illness for an illness. So say when you're malady means I have an illness.
Okay.
But yes. Now to break down the 2 different ways, and I always say Creole is literally about what feels best for you, which is why we give both options of how to say it. So for me, one might be more comfortable for me, and the other might be more comfortable for you. So our first way is mweni amal boudin.
Moini
And
amal bude.
and so the breakdown of that is I have a bad belly, essentially. So
Okay.
the literal translation of that is I have a bad belly. However, on the flip side, the other way to say to say the sentence is boudin ka fait moi mal.
Muda mwen ka fe mwen mal.
Boudin
Boudin mwen ka fe mwen mal.
ka. Yes. So basically, my belly does hurt me or does make me ill.
Belly might does make me ill.
Oh, okay. I see that
Yeah.
sentence structure. Okay.
Yeah, so
Interesting.
essentially we're flipping it and putting the noun at the forefront of the sentence to lead what is making you ill essentially.
Gotcha.
So you could say mweni amal boudin
Mweni amal boudin.
or boudin mwen ka fait mwen mal.
Boudin mwen ka fe mwen mal. Okay.
Yes. All right. Is it either one that feels a bit more comfortable for you or
I think the second one. Because I think that's how, if I remember from Haitian Creole, usually that's, tête moi a fait mal, like that's usually how I would say it. I say what's hurting me first. Yeah.
yeah, I think normally that's the one I would lean to. So I'll be like, take my cafe my mal, boudin my cafe my mal,
Yeah.
zipol my cafe my mal. Like that kind of thing.
Okay. Cool. I didn't know there was 2
So
ways
I
to
have
say
a question.
it.
So I have a question for you then. Going
Yes.
off of this structure, how would you say that your eyes are hurting you?
J'ai,
Eyes?
j'ai,
Zie.
zé, zé moi, ka fwe, oh, jeez, on please. J'ai moi ka fe moi mal.
And how would you say that you have a headache? How do you say that your head is hurting you?
Tête moi ka fe moi mal.
How do you say your shoulders hurting? You've been carrying a bag the whole day. The bag heavy. Nobody don't seem to help you with the bag. How do you say
The
your
audacity.
shoulders?
Zépol moi ka fe moi mal.
Yes.
Perfect.
Listen, watch out, everybody. Watch out.
You are coming to St. Lucia fully
Ready,
equipped,
ready.
ready to tell people, help me with my bag because they pour my cafe my mouth.
Moi mal.
As soon as you get off the plane, actually, first sentence out your mouth.
Yes.
Zipol my cafe my mal.
How do I say help me please?
Help me please. Aidez moi s'il vous plaît.
Okay. Aidez-moi s'il vous plaît. Zopel moi ka fe moi mal.
Yes, look at those sentences.
Listen. I'm ready.
You ready? You ready? You ready? Okay, so we've practiced some speaking, right?
Yes.
Let's consolidate it with some writing. So if we go back to our PDF, we will see a writing task. So task number 3.
Okay.
I can't read what that says.
All right.
I'm blind.
So Task 3, our instruction says Kisa kiwiviu. What is wrong with you?
Okay.
So we need to write on the lines what is wrong with each
Okay.
person.
So this looks like her head. So
Mm-hmm.
tête, moi, ka.
So it's ka, so it's ka and not
So the
fa.
beautiful thing
Oh,
about Creole,
ka.
St. Creole specific, is quite phonetic. So a lot of the sounds, however it sounds, is the
Is how
letter
it's
and
spelled.
corresponding.
Yeah.
Yes.
Tête, moi, café.
Mm-hmm.
Moi again, and then mal.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Perfect.
Sick. So
Right.
this one is belly.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So it was what we were just learning with the example.
So that's
Remember? Yeah.
boden.
Perfect spelling
Yes,
as
look
well
at
for
that.
Bude.
Oy, oy, oy.
Uh-huh. And our
And
good old
Knee. That's. Can I cheat and look up?
and how do you say the new part?
there we
Perfect.
go.
Yes.
I got it.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh wow. Pa. Mal. Okay, sick.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, I did it! Evidence, y'all. See, I'm glad that I'm getting to do this on screen so y'all can see. Okay, respect me now. Okay,
The effort, the time that is being put into you learning
okay. This is not a joke
is
thing.
evidence.
All
It's
right.
evidence. It's evidence. We're proud of you. We're proud of you. I'm proud of you. So if you just scroll down a little bit more, you'll see a vocab bank. And each lesson we like to provide a little vocab bank of stuff that may not come up on the or may come up on our slides. And we always have a little gap in there for any words that maybe we said that you're like, oh, how do you spell that? And you can ask your tutor how to write it, and then they'll also
Okay.
translate it for you, so that you have space to kind of
Build your own vocabulary
and
that you actually
personalize
want
vocabulation to how you want to speak, because that's what language
Nice.
is, right? It's to
Yeah.
communicate um how you want to sound, how you want to express yourself.
Okay. Cool. I like that. Okay, y'all.
Yes.
This lesson giving me life. All right.
Huh. So our question of Kisa nous fait un leçon ça là? What did we do in this lesson? Or Kisa nous apprend? What did we learn in this lesson? And just a quick grammar point. At the beginning of the lesson, our learning objective was I will learn, right? Moi kai apprend. And this sentence tells us I learned. So moi
Oh.
apprend qui manière pour dire moi malade.
Okay. Gotcha. That difference
So,
there.
question then, a little question for you. So, what word in the sentence tells us that it's future tense, or that in the first one? If you want to go back to the first slide.
In the first slide,
Mm-hmm.
the ka.
Kai.
Kai. Oh, my kai
Uh-huh.
upon.
Yes.
Oh,
So kai means I like will.
I
future.
will. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha. A whole lesson, y'all. Y'all remember future tense and all of those things? So then, and then in this sentence, it's not there because you've done it. Gotcha.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. So, would you say that we achieved the learning objective?
Yes, we did. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Woo! We're proud of you. We're super proud. You did amazing.
Thank
well
you.
Amazing.
So before we go, because I want the information to be on the screen before I pop it off. So they do lessons, they do tutor. If you're interested, please email them. I'll also put this information in the description box. Also follow them on Instagram. That's the best place to stay connected with them as well. And my favorite thing to look forward to is always getting like usually they do a couple words in the week, so you learn a different word in Creole, and the last slide always has an example of how it sounds, which I appreciate because I'm like, oh, that's what he's saying. That's what he's saying. Yes. And they have a newsletter. So listen, all the good things, all of this information is going to be in the description box. So if you're truly interested, you want to start your Creole journey, I highly encourage you to go in the description box for the information. All right. So y'all, we did it.
We did. We're super proud of you. You did amazing.
Thank you. I really hope that for those of you who are watching this video, you learned something. I surely did. I'm getting out of that mindset of being so quick to like use Haitian Creole to try and figure out too much, because I can be wrong, but it does help in some aspects, and it does show how connected we are. And that, you shouldn't be afraid to try and learn a different language. You just might realize how connected we are by simply doing something like this. So thank you so much again to you for coming and doing this for me, giving me this free class.
No,
Thank
it's
you for
our
having us.
pleasure. We are super honored to be here. So thank you for having us.
And thank you for what you do.
Yeah.
Thank you. Let me just take a minute. Let me just take a minute to hype y'all up for a second. Like, do y'all see the work? Okay, the lessons, plans, the work that goes into it. You're not bored, because I think another thing that I would like to say in terms of us supporting individuals who are doing work like this is noticing the work that goes into it. For them to teach you a new language, it really takes that work of breaking it down so that you're not getting overwhelmed after a class. Like, I don't feel overwhelmed. I feel like I learned enough for me to practice. And the activities, like, listen, I'm going to be teaching myself to spell now and remember the spelling. Watch me DM y'all like,
yeah, accents and all, like, on point.
The accent's gonna be in there. So yes, this is, not all heroes wear cape is what I would say. Thank you all again so much for coming on. Any final thoughts before we leave?
No, thank you. Honestly, like, your channel is so amazing, and we just keep every interview like, yes, go look up Charismatic TV. And so yeah, we're super fortunate, and grateful for the work that you do. So thank you.
Thank you. And to you watching, thank you for watching this video. Like, I'm not cutting this. Like, y'all go watch it. This is a full lesson, so y'all see the process. And come give my sis their coins, okay? Pay for work. That's like this, okay? And I'll see y'all in the next episode. Bye.
Bye-bye.
You know we do it for the